Friends, in previous session we have understood that credibility or track record is one of the important parameter in deciding the funding for new projects. But how the bankers will get to know about your credibility? They will study your past loans and the repayment history. So by studying past loans, how they'll be able to take a decision, or first of all, why the past loan matters? Friends, past loans are going to give immense information to the bankers. Why? Because past loans would tell you why loans were taken or how many loans were taken, and more important, it would tell you the repayment history. But what repayment history can convey? See, the repayment history can say whether you are making payment on time, or had there been any delay in making payments, or is there a huge delay? And normal delay would be something acceptable like 1 or 2 days. But is it a huge delay like 30 days, 40 days, 60 days? Then the repayment history also would tell you whether there had been any check bounces, check bouncing charges, and whether the customer had defaulted the loan, or whether it had gone to an NPA level or litigation level. So all these can be known from the past loans, and past loan can either accept or make your proposal rejected. And again, the past loan would also convey, which is one of the important character for the customer or the borrower, is integrity. If all these things are happening in positive directions, integrity is maintained, and if it is not, the integrity can be questioned. I'm not saying integrity is ruled out, it can be questioned. Because sometimes the delay or bounces or NPA can happen which are beyond the control of the customer. So because there had been delay, or because there had been NPA, it would not mean that customer has done it intentionally. So the integrity can be questioned if there was a delay or default. Then the past loans would also tell us what is the repayment capacity of the customer. So in past, if he was paying on time, he has got the repayment capacity for the past level of loans, and if he is going to approach for the same level of loan or a higher level of loan, so depending upon the past track, the banks will be able to judge the capacity of the customer. And if there had been too many loans in the past, that would also convey the stress level of the customer. That's why it was said past loan matters. Past loans can either make the proposal process further, or it can put a block there and return back all the papers. So how the bankers would analyze the past loans? See, if the customer has a live loans, the bank would ask for the bank statements and sanction letter, or the loan statements and sanction letter, and they would check whether things have been serviced on time. I mean, if you have a live loans. And if you have loans that were closed, then instead of asking you all information, the banks can directly access the credit information reports. There are various agencies available for giving credit information reports, and in India it's CIBIL. So CIBIL would give the credit information on all the closed loans, whether there had been any DPDs, that is days past due. I mean, say the repayment have to happen on the beginning of every month, and if the payment happens after 15 days or 20 days, then DPD, days past due, is 20 days. So whether there are any DPD, or whether there are any default, whether there are any write-off from bank side, that is write-off would convey the customer was unable to pay the loan, so bank has to bear the loss. So all these would send messages to the new banker that it can also happen to you. So the bankers would study the past loans by looking at your credit information reports, and when I say past loan, it includes the live loan also, because some loans would be running together now. So banks would analyze all these to take a decision.